Should I add this person as an authorized user on my credit card? But I don't want my credit rating to go down. A lot of people have been in that exact same dilemma, wondering what to do. Maybe you're on the same boat yourself, who knows? That's why in this video we will be breaking down the questions you need to ask before making that decision. But if that boat has already sailed, then I have something for you as well. Let's dive right in. Imagine yourself sharing an apartment with your roommate. You share all the bills, rent, and groceries, and the setup seems perfect. Out of the blue, your roommate asks you if it would be okay to add them as an authorized user on your credit card. It would be the most convenient setup since you've already established shared expenses. It's just that he doesn't have enough of a credit history to apply for his own card. Then you think to yourself, why not? You were once an authorized user on your parents' card, and that helped you a lot to establish your credit rating. How bad could it be? You may even be helping out a friend. Wait, stop for a minute. Watch this video till the very end before you decide on anything. I will give you a few reasons why you should give their request a huge amount of thought before agreeing on adding them as an authorized user. You see, there are both positives and negatives to having another person added to your credit card as an authorized user. It all boils down to how well the account is being managed. A well-managed credit card looks like this. You're making on-time payments. You have a low credit utilization ratio, meaning you're not constantly maxing out your account. Ideally, it should be below 30% utilization, and you're consistently paying more than the minimum. These are the three must-dos. So if you have a well-managed credit card account, you could potentially take on another person as an authorized user. This just basically means that you, as the primary cardholder, have granted that person permission to use your credit account, which means they can make purchases using your account. But here's the catch. They are not legally responsible for paying the bill. That ultimately lies on the primary cardholder. Adding an authorized user is as easy as going to the credit card company's client portal or mobile app and then going to the section that's labeled something like Add Authorized User. Then you just need to add some basic information about the authorized user, like their name, date of birth, social security number, and address. Just check if everything's been filled out properly, click Done and Submit, and you're done. Just wait for a few days to a week while the card company processes the request. Once approved, the authorized user will receive a new card, usually with their name printed on it. Okay, so now you have an authorized user on your account. What now? There are a few things that you need to be constantly aware of now that you have another person tied to your account. First, there's the credit score impact, sometimes negatively. See, if the authorized user spends excessively, that raises your utilization ratio, which can then damage your credit. Second, as mentioned earlier, as the primary cardholder, you are ultimately responsible for paying off any debt accumulated, even though it's the authorized user making all the purchases. Both late payments and a high balance ratio can negatively affect your credit score. Additionally, there's the potential misuse of the card. You will be liable for any unauthorized or illegal use, which again lowers your credit rating. Here's the thing though. Your account's payment history and utilization rate will also appear on the authorized user's credit report. If you go down, they go down as well. Because of the potential for misuse, here are 3 tips to follow when you're considering adding another person as an authorized user to your account. Number 1, choose wisely. Never add another person as an authorized user if you don't trust them completely. Remember, the primary consideration is trust. You should only ever add someone to your account if you wholeheartedly believe that that person is also looking out for your best interests. Number 2, set the ground rules. Establish spending limits and usage guidelines. Make them understand the impact on both of your credit scores if they don't follow the rules. Discuss how the card should be used, including what purchases are allowed and how spending will be tracked and reimbursed. Remember, as the primary cardholder, you are responsible for any debt incurred on the account, and your credit score will be affected by high balances or missed payments. Number 3, regularly monitor your account's activity and statements through the bank's client web portal or mobile app, especially if you suspect any unauthorized use or see any unauthorized spending. Number 4, communication. Discuss the account's health regularly with the authorized user to make sure that your account and your credit don't tank. Set clear expectations from the very start, maintaining open lines of communication about how the card is being used and if there are any issues that need to be addressed. Lastly, and the most important tip of all, is also the easiest. You should do this step during the account creation process. You need to set the spending limit on the authorized user's credit card account. This way, you're in total control of your account's health and your credit rating. For most of this video, we have been talking about reducing risk on you as the primary account holder. But what benefits are there for your authorized user? You see, becoming an authorized user helps to build their credit rating. If the account is well managed, the authorized user's credit score will increase in no time at all. That's why it's such a valuable credit building or repairing tool. But as a tool, it needs to be used properly. Over time, the need to be an authorized user on another person's account won't be there anymore. The primary account holder or the authorized user can usually request for the authorized user's removal from the account. After removal, they will no longer have access to your credit line and the account may be removed from their credit report, depending on the credit bureau's policies. Before we wrap up this video, let me just add that adding someone as an authorized user is a significant financial decision that you have to make and that it can affect your credit. It's important to approach this decision with much care and consider how it might impact your financial situation. If you made it this far into the video and if you learned something new from my content, then please like this video, leave a comment down below and subscribe to my channel for more personal finance videos. And now, if you want to learn more, you can click on my personal finance playlist right there. Thanks for watching.